Okay, let's do this one then. We're back on the live stream, and sorry it didn't work. But
it was what you played was brilliant, was it? And Emma played blindfolded as well. It was amazing. Is that right?
I know.
But no one knew.
Unbelievable. Anyways, we get to play it again for you now.
Right. Actually, I'm thinking, shall I just lift the camera a little bit so people can actually see Emma?
What? Am I too short?
No, as in can see.
I just moved backwards.
No, as in can see
your face. Oh, sorry.
Emma actually play as well.
Oh, I get you now.
Okay. I'm trying
Let's
to
actually look at the live stream now.
Right, so the angle's
Download
a little bit
your
better.
fishing app. Okay. And then upgrade your car with Formula One Clash Car Racing Manager.
Very good. Right.
Anyway, we're on the live stream.
I just realised I've moved the camera
Thank
a little
God.
bit. Right, I'm assuming everything's fine.
Yeah, I can see everything.
Okay. Right. Let's do it again. Right, I'm going to go on mute. You're going to do what you're going to do. Ready? Go.
So that was Interstellar by Hans Zimmer, finally. So hope you guys enjoyed that one.
Very nice. Is this now you say, my turn, leave?
My turn. I'm just
For
well
those-
done, Emma. I was really enjoyable, and now it's my turn to play the piano by myself. So maybe you should just lift yourself and walk over there, please.
As opposed to, now turn, now, leave. Oh, it's so warm. I'm melting at the moment.
Okay. Anyways.
Well done, Emma. Lala was trying to invade halfway through. Probably trying to think, where is my treats? Or where are my treats? Right,
Okay,
no,
so
very well done, Emma.
Let's move on to the
What's
next
that?
one then.
Yes, since we seem to be running out of time.
My mum, I'm just joking. Does she actually want to play C major or not?
I think Mummy's run away. I'm looking over. I don't think Mummy's going to
Okay,
play C major.
we'll carry on anyway to the next thing.
I'm glad it stayed up, actually. It's was dying. Well, the internet, whatever it was. I'm assuming it was the internet. Actually, the internet was up because our bit was still connected. I don't know what happened. But at least you guys managed to go through this time, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Right, let's run through because...
yes, straight on to social media numbers, just because loads have changed this time. YouTube is now up to 841,000.
Which is crazy. It's kind of sped up a little bit again.
Yeah. Like it always does, you know?
It kind of goes slightly faster and slightly lower.
But yeah, no, it's pretty cool though. The
Yeah.
more interesting jump though is TikTok is now up to 15.5k from just.
Which I know doesn't sound like a lot compared to your YouTube numbers.
Yeah, I know.
But it was only 4 and a bit. It was under 5,000 almost a month ago. But yeah, because it was, we found someone who had taken the big Bohemian Rhapsody video, cut it and kind of uploaded it. What was it, last week we reported it and then took it down. And then posted your one, because it was your one anyway.
Yeah, and since then, that Bohemian Rhapsody video has now got 2.5 million views
Yes,
on TikTok.
so who kind of knew that the Bohemian Rhapsody video was popular? Right, I'm just going to adjust the camera again, just to kind of bring it back down into a slightly different height, because it makes you look like a midget.
Oh.
Which is fine, but you're not a midget. Are you 6 foot yet?
No, I'm not.
Are you almost 6 foot
I'm
yet?
almost, but not there just yet. I think I'm 5'11", 5'10", 5'11", or somewhere like that.
Somewhere like 5'11".
Somewhere.
Yes, I think you are stupidly tall. Compared to everyone else in the house, you are super tall.
Okay.
Yes, but no, it was it's interesting on TikTok that obviously the Bohemian Rhapsody is popular. It being Bohemian Rhapsody, which is no, fantastic. Do you want to jump on your next one, and then we can get some requests in, because I've copied down quite a few requests.
Okay, so another video you might have seen, Camberley, was that when two girls requested to play something, and one of them was Howl's Moving Castle, which I did by ear. It's one I've actually been asked quite a few times. I think some on Omegle, some outside in public, say Pancras, I think. But yeah, so thought it'd be good to do properly. So here is Howl's Moving Castle. yeah, there we are. That is Howl's Moving Castle. Hope you guys enjoyed that.
Very nice. Wento Master Play says, do you know the TikTok version? And then I didn't know what he meant. And then they said, Howl's Moving Castle? And then they said, now you're doing it. So I think the short answer is maybe you do. But I'm guessing the TikTok version is a very short part of it.
Yeah, it's probably just a short part of it. That's the big part.
Yeah, the bit that's always popular. Well, is that the full opening?
That's the full opening.
Whatever
it's called Merry-Go-Round of Life.
Very good.
It's an interesting title.
Yeah. Because
that sounds like the Circle of Life, but more embellished. The title.
That's a dad joke. That's very bad. Yes. Right. Okay. That's cool. So I've taken down loads and loads of comments and requests. There's a few questions. Why don't you answer a few questions first, and then we're going to jump in and out of this. Poke Canucks fan, or the Canucks fan. Do you play any sport?
Well, I like to play football. I like to play table tennis. I take part in PE at school.
Yeah. But you go to a music school and they're not allowed hard contact sports anyway.
Yeah.
Because pretty much, well, not pretty much, everyone there is a musician, so you're not allowed to play rugby as a start.
Well, like contact rugby.
Yeah, hard contact rugby, but things like that.
It's like tag rugby that we did when I was 8.
Yeah.
It's been a long
Oh, is that
time.
the one where they have a flag and you kind of grab the flag? Yeah. So, no, cool. So that'll be yes, but not. You're not allowed to do hard contact sports anyway. Right. Becca Music asked previously, have you heard, because you've done a KSI one, have you heard of KSI and Tom Grennan's new song? I'm assuming it's Grennan, it might be Greenan.
Well, I kind of, but I don't know it properly, so I can listen to it.
Okay, why don't you do that? Why don't you do that as a play-by-ear thing, whilst I write stuff down. I'm just reading it through. So Don, I can answer Don's question. Don, who is a patron. Hi patrons, Gary's here. I think Ari's here. I think I saw Ari earlier, but
what's
quite a few
the new
others.
song called? Actually, if I search up
I don't know.
If I search KSI, it's probably there.
I'm sure it is there.
Oh, it's called Not Over Yet.
Apparently with Tom Grennan or Greenan.
Well, yes, because it says featuring Tom Grennan. So it's probably called Not Over Yet.
Get on with it. Whilst I answer Don's question. Do you plan to bring the green screen out of retirement at some time? I think the answer is yes. I haven't quite worked it out yet how, because at the moment the way it was done was it was just velcroed to the top of the wall, and we were thinking of kind of getting a little projector pull down thing, but that kind of background is enormous, so it's quite tricky to do.
Where's the chorus?
But we're thinking that because I think it's quite a nice effect, because and also the kind of golden curtains things really screws with the colouring. Not that I'm very good at the colouring. I'm gonna call it the colouring.
This is it.
Yeah. Oh, hi Polar Bear Sunrise and Scott Dawson. Both are patrons too. Cole is listening in his ear. We can't play it out loud.
It's a really long 6. Oh no, there's a bit in the middle.
So this is whatever KSI and Tom Grennan's new song is.
It's the same one? Yeah, that's the same question. That's fine. Let's do that.
Right. Go for it.
That is Not Over Yet by KSI featuring Tom Grennan.
I have no idea what that is.
It's new.
I know, that's what I mean.
Said it was new,
I'm sure it sounds nice, but I have no idea what it is. I'm assuming you did it very well. Right, okay, so let's look at one that you can do without listening. So, go for Gaming Beast says, I'm shocked. I think it says shocked. It says choked, but I'm assuming it meant shocked that you did it by ear. Right. Great Balls of Fire. Don Anderton said, "Can you work that in?" And actually, whilst you're doing that, yes, as in work that in, as in put it in there, as well as Core Officer said, "Play something from Elvis." Jailhouse Rock. That's nice and fast.
Okay. There we are.
And you did play it into Hound Dog, right?
Yeah.
I put my mute down as I was kind of shouting at you. So I don't know. Well, people may or may not have heard me say into Hound Dog as Becca shouted out. So cool. Are you hot?
Yes.
It's so warm because the curtains are closed. I think the back window's actually open, so you're blasting music out into the background. Right. You've not done Queen for a while, and there's been a few Queen requests, including Josephine Elizabeth Obrador said, "Can you play a Queen song?" Thank you, dear. So, Queen. Someone asked, and I'm skimming it down, asked for Love of My Life.
So it's Love of My Life then.
Yeah. As well as Don't Stop Me Now.
Okay.
So, what's the first one?
Love of My Life, Don't Stop Me Now.
I'm going to think of a third one. You think of a third one and go into it. And we'll work.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay, Bohemian Rhapsody. think, not heard this version before. I always thought you were going to go into Beethoven's Fifth the way you ended it.
What?
When you went dun 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 dun.
Oh.
Bit. That's as musical as it gets. Everything that's classical is reference to Beethoven's Fifth.
Because you'll play something really grand. Beethoven's Fifth.
Yes, exactly. Is that the one with the canon? Or is that Tchaikovsky? I'm just going to randomly quote composers until I get something right. There's one, isn't there one orchestra that has an orchestral piece that has a canon in it?
There are loads of orchestral pieces that has cannons.
Okay, there you go.
Isn't canon just like a... No, wait, no.
As in a canon.
I'm not asking you.
Not as in canon indeed. Yeah, don't ask me. You're meant to tell
a
me.
canon is supposed to be something where you have something and then it has like another line that plays exactly the same thing. And...
No, as in a cannon. As in boom. As in literally a cannon.
Oh, well then I don't know.
Not like canon in D, which is I'm kind of assuming what you mean by a canon. So, okay, musical lesson by Cole. What is a canon? I don't mean the boom thing.
Oh, but it was like, I thought a canon would have been like, you have like this line of thing and you have this thing that like... does
A line
exactly
of thing, that's even worse than me describing it.
A melody, and then you have the same melody playing like straight after and it goes around in a circle.
Is that why canon in D is called canon in D then?
Because it just goes on forever now.
Go on then.
Well, no.
Explain it on the
I mean,
keyboard.
like, the chord progression goes 1, 5, 6, hang on, 3, 4, 1, 4, 5.
When you say 1, 4, 5, what does that actually mean?
The chords.
Is there a chord called 5?
Chord 5 is like the dominant chord.
What's chord 3 then?
So, D major, this is the tonic, chord 1. And so, that's chord 3, so it's F sharp minor, so this is the third, so it's on the third note of the scale. So this, and the third note is that one, and it's like, that's the chord.
Yeah.
So that's chord 3. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I really like it the way you look at me as if I understand a single word you're saying, apart from I can hear numbers.
It's the chord 3 is the third chord.
Okay, I understand. And chord 7 is the 7th chord. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fine.
Hopefully.
I'm sure that makes sense to loads of people. And actually, Bob said it was an 1812 overture. In fact, listen to the 1812 overture and play a bit by ear. Let's see. That way I can remember. I see if I can recognise it.
Oh, it is by Tchaikovsky.
See, I was right. You're useless.
Why is there Ravel Bolero on this?
I don't know.
That shouldn't be here.
Anyway, listen to the bit of the 1812 overture. I'm assuming Cole is listening to the 1812 overture at the moment.
Oh, it's this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right at the very end of that, I think there's a canon. I'm guessing they don't do it in the middle because it will scare everyone. Okay, but play a bit of it.
But it's like this one.
Yeah, so that's the canon, right, at the end. See? I'm not completely useless in knowledge. That's a pun on your username, useless knowledge. In terms of a canon.
A canon.
Rob Schaffner said, can you play the same music selection in 2 different chords?
Right?
Can you play the same music selection in 2 different chords?
Same music selection.
I don't know what it is. Or same music then in 2 different chords.
But it already is in 2 different chords.
What do you mean?
I'm playing this chord.
Yeah.
It's chord 1.
Yeah.
That's already chord 2. And this is just chord 1 again. And this is just a canon.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know what he means.
I don't know, and I can't understand
As in,
that
like,
too. So yeah, see,
different
Bob
chords
Total
for
says
functions
1812
or
has
what?
canon right at the end. Right, let's move on. Okay, let's pick one I think you know. In fact, I know you know. Destiny asked this earlier. Can you play something just like this?
Okay.
By Coldplay. Coldplay. When to, and I've lost. I think I pasted over the question by accident. When did you start playing piano, and what motivated you to continue with it?
Well, I started playing piano when I was about 4 or 5. I think everyone's heard me tell the story about the toddler pianist. So,
well, you went to nursery.
I went to nursery. I found a piano
and you
in
started
there, and I
playing
started
nursery
playing nursery rhymes,
and therefore, Mummy realised you can play.
Mum thought I had an amazing talent, so she gave me to piano lessons, and then I wasn't allowed to go to piano lessons until I was 5 years old because my hands were too small.
Yes, and then you're now almost 6 foot.
And now I'm 15 and my hands are too big.
Yes, almost 6 foot. And what motivated you to continue with it? Your mummy saying, play piano.
Yeah.
Or
At the
maybe you
beginning.
enjoying it.
Yeah, no, but I grew to enjoy it though. And
did you say I agree to enjoy it?
I grew.
Oh, you grew to enjoy it.
I didn't agree to joining it. Yeah, no, fine. So I can have my food tonight. I'll have. I'm just joking.
Well, apparently that's what happened with Lang Lang. Really? Maybe we need to do that with you.
What? So you can't eat dinner until you play the piano?
Yes, until you play the piano 17
Well, I mean, it's
hours.
a bit late now because I like playing the piano.
Yeah. Or as Two Set Violin says, you need to practice for 40 hours a day.
Yes.
Right, okay, let's pick another one. This you may know this actually. Fats Domino, he's a jazz person, right? Blueberry Hills.
Blueberry Hills. It's an interesting one. Blueberry Hills.
I picked that because I think that's jazz. That shows you how little I know by saying I think it's jazz. I recognise the name, but I thought Blueberry Hills. In fact, I was just mixing it with Beatles. That Strawberry Fields.
So there's also Blueberry Hill.
Is it Blueberry Hill?
By Fat Stop.
Yeah, that's it. I was actually hoping that you might have known it, but if you don't know it, you can listen to it. So again, for those that don't know or haven't quite realised, Cole has to listen in his ear. We can't play out loud. Otherwise, YouTube goes nuts.
Oh, that's annoying. Okay, we'll listen to that again. So
Right.
I've got a notification saying Tottenham scored. That's not good.
That means they're probably drawing, which is fine.
It's 1-1.
That's fine. No, I'm perfectly fine with them drawing. Eve Tadhunter said, can you play Claire de Lune by Richard Clayderman? That's by Debussy. And actually, Cole has pretty much learnt Claire de Lune because he was doing it for Bob. It was a request from Bob and actually a few others. But you know, I think Bob was possibly the first one who requested it. And it being classical, Cole likes to get classical music absolutely spot on. So even when it sounds perfect to me, and I'm not in musical, he'll go, no, it's not right. The notes are wrong, structure is wrong, dynamics wrong.
You're talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you. But it seems to be, he's got it to where he wants it to be now. Right, so this is Blueberry Hill. Don Adson said yes, Blueberry Hill, so Don will recognise. Was that the wrong note?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, go for it. Very nice.
Cool.
I was thinking Strawberry Fields. When I appreciate Blueberry Hill translates as an analogy to Blueberry Hill, Strawberry Hill. Bob said Claire de Lune is also a piece that Richard Clayderman has played. I actually like the one that Victor Borge played. That's the one I've listened to quite a lot recently. I know he's more of a, well, actually, I was going to say he's more of a comedy pianist. He probably isn't. He's obviously a very good classical pianist. Otherwise, he can't have ever done that. So, yes. There's a question, and Bob's actually answered part of it. What piano are you playing?
I am playing the Yamaha C1 baby grand piano.
Yeah. I think it is their smallest grand, isn't it? Or I think they have one that's even slightly smaller, but they don't call it a grand, I think.
Oh well.
But yeah, it's
at least this one fits.
Yeah, otherwise there's no. Oh, my mic has just gone. That's fine. Nobody needs to listen to me.
Wait, can they even hear you?
No.
Dad said no. They didn't hear you.
My mic is on and off. The battery's running out, but mine's going to go in and out. Gremlins everywhere today. Right. All right, you're going to have to say what I'm saying.
You're going to have to say what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yes.
Answer a question from the Man U fan.
So this is a question from the Man U fan.
MMUFC.
UFC.
Do you, I don't, or Cole do Fantasy Premier League?
Do you do Fantasy Premier League? Yes. And that's why when Tottenham scored, I was annoyed because I had Mendy in goal.
But when Jesus scored yesterday and assisted a lot, you were happy.
I just scream points all the time.
Yes.
Dad's just like, I don't care.
I don't care. Arsenal are winning. I couldn't care less about fantasy.
And so yeah, Dad said, oh, I don't care. I couldn't care less about Fantasy Premier League.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's carry on with some requests. Woolridge earlier asked, "Can you play YMCA?"
Yes.
And let's see if you can mix it in with something. Howl Batista earlier asked for "Let It Be."
So YMCA and Let It Be.
Yes.
Can I hear you?
I don't know. I'm shouting, so probably they can.
Okay.
Go.
There we are.
Right, can people hear? Oh, wow, I'm now very loud. Sorry, I'm just now hardwired in, which means I'm louder than I expect to be.
When you turn yourself louder?
Yeah. Well, yes, I should not be turning myself louder.
You were just like, oh, I'm really loud now. It proceeds to turn up the volume.
Just to prove that I am here and... so I, as a kind type, I'm now hardwired into the console.
Yeah.
Which means if I stand up, either my neck will break or everything will disconnect. I'm actually using a Rode, this sounds like an advert, a Rode lavalier thing. And apparently the cable is really strong because it's got some Kevlar in it to stop it from snapping.
What's Kevlar?
Kevlar is something very strong that they use in bulletproof vests. So, yeah, it's yeah.
Like I understood anything. I'm just. I know. I think I understand.
Yeah, it stops it from snapping and bending. Chelsea 2-1. Oh, okay.
What?
I'm
I have
less
no
annoyed.
notification. Were you not?
Well, I've got a. It was in your chat.
Oh, okay. I've had a notification. now I've been told Reece James scored.
At least that is better than
No, it's
Tottenham.
not better anymore.
It's better than Tottenham.
I don't want anyone scoring
anything
anymore.
but Tottenham.
I've not got my clean sheet points anymore.
I don't care. As I said in Arsenal yesterday, I don't care. Right, anyway, let's move on. Right, you've had a few questions or the suggestions. And you've not done this for a while. Michael Jackson. Caesar, who's one of your patrons, have said Man in the Mirror. So I want to do a Michael Jackson mashup with Louis Armstrong, because I like Louis Armstrong. That I know that's a bit of a weird one. As well as because you've...
So Man in the Mirror, what a wonderful world, I assume,
and you don't know Lego House by Ed Sheeran, right?
No.
Good. Well, not good. And you've not done, weirdly, and we were discussing it earlier, you've not done any piano covers of Ed Sheeran.
Oh, I did Perfect.
When? You've done a guitar
I think
cover.
I did a singing cover of Perfect.
You've done a singing guitar cover of Ed Sheeran, as well as the one from The Hobbit, Something of Fire, or whatever it is.
I See Fire.
I See Fire. But you've never done a piano cover of any of Ed Sheeran songs. So, right now, you're going to do Man in the Mirror, then Louis Armstrong, which is What a Wonderful World, and then Perfect. There you go.
Okay.
And I'll make sure I sit down and not stand up. Go for it. Phantom after this. Shape of You. Senorita. Senorita?
Oh.
I've just asked Cole just to look on his phone, it might be easier. Stairway to Heaven. You're the One That I Want, or Hopelessly Devoted to You, or Sandy? I don't even know Cole has watched Grease. Have you watched Grease before? Wow. Have you not ever watched Grease? How can you have never watched Grease? That's disgraceful.
What do you mean that's disgraceful?
Grease is a classic. Listen to...
Watch a movie.
I know. Well, that's a musical one. Go for You're the One That I Want. You got to do that. Olivia Newton-John passed away recently. So, sorry, I have stopped everything because of the shock that I assume Cole must have watched Grease at some point in time. Cole's musical education has failed him if he's never watched Grease.
Wait. No.
You must have heard it, or Hopelessly Devoted to You. One of the two. Apologies for the dead air whilst Cole listens to, I'm assuming, something from Greece.
Okay.
Which one are you actually doing?
You're the One That I Want.
Okay. That's quite cool, actually. It's quite accurate at the beginning. I think right at the end where you started forgetting it, it was slightly off.
No, I just didn't count.
I know you improvised a bit at the end. In fact, I'm going to ask you to do Hopelessly Devoted to You as well, which is from Greece, which is actually really, really...
To listen to it?
Yes. Well, unless you know it.
Okay, well, we're listening to it.
Well, yes. I'm melting. And I've run out of water.
Cool.
Well, no, not cool. I'm very hot at the moment. There are some naughty bits in the film Grease that perhaps he shouldn't have seen until recently. Possibly. I'm trying to remember it now. Grease 2. Was that the one with Michelle Pfeiffer? I'm assuming there was definitely a Grease version with Michelle Pfeiffer in it. Gee, your knowledge of popular music going way back is not to be believed. I only know the really popular ones. I just don't know any of the new ones. Hence, Havana Senorita, as Becker music proved, I know nothing about music. Right, so hopefully this is hopelessly devoted to you. You got it? Very
There
nice.
we are.
When's your piano been tuned? Is it out of tune?
No, not that.
As in not public piano out of tune, obviously. But is it? There was something you played that sounded a bit rattly just now. Maybe it's just because it's piped right into my ear.
Probably.
Yeah. What did you just do just then? Do 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 do. That's again the extent of my musical knowledge.
I tried to play the C major scale.
No, you didn't. You went da 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 da.
No, I don't. I think you're thinking of this one.
Keep going. Oh yeah, the piano. Keep going.
No, but I don't know anything else. I don't even know what the song's called.
Okay.
The tuner's coming.
Oh, the tune. Yeah, when the tune is.
It sounds like some ballet thing.
24th.
24th of August, so in 2 weeks. Well, it's Swan Lake. You must have. What have you learned in school? Okay, that sounds like you. I don't think you've learned anything in school. What have you learned in school that I don't know about?
What have I learned at school?
Kind of musically. That's Lala.
Well, for GCSE music, we're doing Haydn Military Symphony.
What's that?
Well, it's a symphony.
Thank you.
I don't know, and it's called the Military Symphony because it's based on something to do with symphony. And it has like cool Turkish things in it as well.
Very good.
It's cool.
What does it sound like?
I want to play it to you.
Go on then.
Just play the. What should I play? That's the slow introduction, which has a little Mannheim effect in the middle.
All right. Good.
Didn't know that existed till about this time last year.
Fantastic.
The Mannheim effect.
The Mannheim effect. What is the Mannheim effect?
I know it's supposed to be like a surprising thing, and then it like builds up, and it's like where there's like this big G minor chord in the middle, and it surprises the audience, and it's like, wow, this is something different.
As in, someone plays the wrong note and they go, "Hey."
Okay.
Fair enough. Right. Okay. Let's do one more because you have been asked by both. I think Chad Hodge earlier, and also Ziandra 2004. Could you play "Don't Stop Believing"? The one I asked you, you said I don't know enough to kind of roll into it. I think you must have done this before, as a random play by ear request, some random live stream or Amigal time ago.
Is it by?
By Journey.
Oh, because I saw one by Olivia Newton-John. But
Don't
maybe
stop believing. I don't think so.
I'm just interested to hear the Olivia.
You can after.
Anyways, let's get
As
to the right
others
one.
have suggested, I might actually get you to do a Grease.
What?
A Grease set of covers
Okay.
because they're brilliant. I'm actually really hungry. I don't think we're going to get chicken wings today because it's so hot. That which makes you sad, right? Oh, can Cole actually hear me? Cole, you smell. Cole can't hear me. What? Cole obviously knew I said something about him, but he has no idea what it was.
What's the chorus bit?
I don't know. I'm assuming it goes. Don't stop believing.
Oh, what I'm hearing is just this all over and over again. Maybe
Okay.
it's just somewhere later. I can't remember what
Okay.
this all of it, but
Go. Yeah, that's it.
there we are.
Actually, that was pretty accurate. Actually,
Oh, cool.
I don't think you got to the chorus, but the bit at the beginning which you played is dead on the bit that everyone wants. You got to keep that back in.
Oh, what? Is that real?
Because two people asked for the same thing right after each other, and because I like it, I want that.
So is this the last one, or we got one?
Until I find something fun, other people asking.
The notification.
Yes, 2-2.
No, that's not good.
It is good.
No.
It is good.
Harry Kane scored.
I don't
and
care.
I get one less point from Edouard Mendy. It's ridiculous.
I don't care. They're both only getting 1 point as
But
opposed
Harry
to 3
Kane
points.
gets 4 points, and I don't have
couldn't-
Harry Kane.
Don't care about it. Don't care about Harry Kane. Right. Anyway, the Pink Panther theme. You might even know that.
I do know this, but I need to remember it.
And because it is a theme, I would like you to roll it into. Once you've done enough of it, you better not shortchange me and only give me 5 seconds of Pink Panther. Do a long bit of Pink Panther straight into a very dynamic version of the James Bond theme.
Wait, into what?
The James Bond theme. You know the James Bond theme.
I don't want to do. I gotta do it. I'll do it.
And because you said you don't want to, you roll it into Pirates of the Caribbean
Instead.
as well.
Oh, I can do Pirates of the Caribbean.
I know.
Anyways.
Oh, our favourite Man U fan says he's got 62 fantasy Premier League points. How many do you have?
Let me check. 60 because of stupid Harry Kane.
Ah.
And there we are. That is the live stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, live stream and video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. If you haven't already, go check out my merch, Patreon, music notes, all that stuff. I have no water. Why am I drinking out of it?
Yes, and I know dinner is ready too because I'm not sure what it is. Emma just came and whispered in my ear. So thank you everyone. Apologies for the whatever happened at the beginning. No idea when it just kind of decided to die and come back. So we should have a live stream in 2 weeks. There's no reason why not.
Unless Arsenal plays on Sunday.
I think Arsenal are playing on Saturday.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. They're playing on Saturday.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll get another set point. Speaking of which, early announcement then. Almost certainly on that Saturday, you will be at St Pancras around 2 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Is that too early? Or is that too late for the 5:30 kickoff?
The 5:30 kickoff is at 5:30.
So if we arrive around 2, you normally do about half an hour, 45 minutes. Yeah, so around 3 o'clock ish. So if any of you are somewhere around St Pancras and want to see Cole live and challenge him any play-by-ear stuff, you also get the bonus of seeing me. But you guys see me anyway on the random videos. But yes, thank you and bye.
Yes, thank you.